I have no idea where Jay is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question for everybody. Is that bounty on the shark in cash or check?
I don't think that's funny. I don't think that's funny at all.
Oh my God, it's Mrs. Taft. Mrs. Taft has joined us. How's the hotel doing on the island?
Are
Making
you
any money?
closing beaches? Are you closing the beaches?
Hell yes. Hell yes.
Only 24 hours. 24 hours is like 3 weeks. Who is that girl? I want to know who said that.
Just some, it could just be it could have been Carl's wife, could have been Allison. Because she's the one that did all the ADR stuff at the end. So yeah.
Ask Carl. I want to know who did the bubble. Where's the bubble vault? Where's the bubbles? It's in the Universal lot. It's in the Universal lot.
So hello everybody. It's also a Halloween edition. I dressed up as me. Jay is.
I'm Edna from The Incredibles.
Oh, Edna Mode. Edna Mode from The Incredibles.
Incredibles.
So, how's everybody? Hope everybody had a good week. It's been a couple of weeks since we got the band back together. So,
and Jane is like, I'm not.
Yeah, Janie took care of us. Janie took care of us.
Hi, Scott. How are you? Hey, Jane, Scott.
Let me bring up on YouTube.
Hey, Scott. Hey, Scott. Facebook. Evening, Edna and Mike. Wait a minute. What are your names? Mia Wallace.
Mrs. Mia Wallace.
Mrs. Mia Wallace.
Vincent Vega. I'm Vincent Vega.
Vincent Vega. Look at the bangs.
I like it.
I want to whip it. Whip it good. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a great Mrs. Taft wig, but this Mrs. Taft I look like a fudging old Spice Girl.
Yeah,
I look like an old. I look like a fucking girl.
Let me turn down the volume on my iPad so nobody hears you. Here's the echo. You look good.
I feel like leather Chescadero with I need a leather jacket.
If it was longer, you could be looking for moose and squirrel. So.
Oh yes. What's her name? The one
Natasha.
Yeah.
Like a little pork pie hat. I could be Boris. So yeah.
He's on the trucks. Hello, how are you? Hi, Matt, whip it good. Go forward, go straight. Hey, Matt, you want to come on? We want to wish, if Mr. Dreyfus, Rich is watching right now, we want to give shouts out to happy birthday. I'm going to send you a link, so you should come on and say happy birthday to Richard and come on and say hi. So I'm going to send you a link.
If you want to come on and wish Richard happy birthday, let us know in the comments. And Jay will send you a link, and you come on with us, and we'll talk a little Richard, and you can wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Richard! And then
74 tomorrow.
And Steven Spielberg's was the other day too. And I tried to do like a live, and I did this weird stuff. I took it down, but it was his birthday the other day too. I almost forgot about that. After we got off taping last night when we were laughing so hard. I don't want to Ted McGinley the show, dude.
That's right. Don't Ted McGinley this show. Gosh, that was fun. That was a fun recording session. For those of you who don't know, Jay and I also do a weekly show called Back in the Day. And last night we recorded our show for the last week of October of 1977. And we highlighted the Love Boat, and I commented how when they wanted to cancel the show, they just hired Ted McGinley, who shut down Happy Days, The Love Boat, Married with Children, and he's also in the last Major League movie. So he shut down the Major League franchise too. So
you know what? He must have had the tiki from Peter Brady, and that's why he got that look.
Should have been.
It went Hawaii,
Hawaii.
that tiki thing. It was a bad luck. Yeah, he is like Ted McGinley is like the poison of it. So now I'm gonna say Michael's original saying now. When somebody messes something up, oh, you Ted McGinley'd it up, man.
Ted McGinley, you killed it.
You killed it. Victor, hi Victor. What do you think? I was trying to go with Mrs. Taft, but this wig, I look like Old Spice. James said Old Spice.
I like it. I like it. I like
Old,
the glasses.
Old Sporty Spice. These glasses are actually fake glasses that I've had years ago when I didn't need glasses. Now I need glasses. I'm running around talking to Michael while I'm like, I can't find my glasses. So I have to wear these old ass John Lennon ones, readers. Yeah, so today we're talking about Richard Dreyfuss's birthday, and then also we were just going to have some fun talking about other movies that other Jaws fans have in common. What are your other favorite movies? And I'm going to guess that a lot of us have a lot in common, and then also
the same movies. Yep.
Yeah, and then say a line, and if you want to come on and join us, you can come on and join us, say happy birthday to Richard, and then I'll pull you right off if you don't want to stay on long. So let me know. Okay, I got to send that link to Matt while he's probably waiting, like, where the hell is it? So Mike, okay, one thing I didn't ask you about, when you went to Amity and you were hanging out and you and Juanita went, you went to Sharky's, how many nights? Did you go one night or what did you do?
Two in a row.
Were there any funny conversations at the table that you can remember?
Well, we talked about how horrible the service was.
Was that last year?
We were the only people in the room, and I don't know if they would serve us and then go home and then come back in a half hour. I don't know what was going on.
I was in that place.
Yeah, and they had taken out. They used to have the in 2005 for Jaws Fest. Greg Nicotero made a life-size replica of the shark's head from the gills up, and that used to be there in Sharky's, and that was gone, but there was still the hole in the wall that it supposedly crashed into. But on the positive note, if you go to the wharf now, Jeff Voorhees has turned the bar area, the back bar where you can dance, into like a Jaws room. So there's lots of Jaws memorabilia back there, posters and photos and stuff. So it was an even swap. And speaking of Amity, I want to say Donna says hello to everybody. Yeah, they're having a nor'easter and her internet is out. And I told her to try to jump on the Obama's internet because I'm sure his internet isn't out. So if you can jump on his, grab his password, jump on his service. So Donna says hello. And did you get the picture that I sent you from Sonia?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Sonia in Tasmania, Australia, sent a picture she wanted to share with all the Jaws fans. So we'll pop that up later. And yes. Thank you, Victor. Welcome back. Oh, to Jay and me. Thank you.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah. Also, I was laughing so hard last night. I swear. Oh, by the way, I did talk to Donna. I called her back because she called me earlier. I was running around, and then I was like, and she's listening to me, and I'm like, all of a sudden, an hour and a half goes by, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So, and I was checking in on her because her husband went to the hospital, and I wanted to see if he was okay. And
yes, thanks. He's doing better. He's home. Yes.
Yeah. So, and like you just said, I love it. She's so awesome. I love Donna. You look like a man, Saturday Night Live. Yeah, you look like a man.
Who else is here? Raj is here. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How's little Brody? How's little Brody doing?
Hey, Jay,
Sam is here. Nate. Sonia is here. Hello, Sonia.
Yeah. Speaking of that, as you gotta direct me here. I'm into my what do you call it? My little episodes right now. I'm like spastic. 20,000 Jaws pictures. And on the broken air as well. Did Matt accept it, or he was like, "I'm not coming on. I don't feel like it." Is Jane Jones on?
I don't know.
No. Keith, want to come on and say hi to Rich? Wish Richard happy birthday. Blah, 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 blah. Hello.
This is your chance, people. This is your chance to almost talk to Richard Dreyfuss. You can talk to him through us because I'm gonna send him this link.
Yeah. What if he's watching?
What if he's watching?
Who by you watching, you idiot?
What if he's like, nobody wants to wish me a happy birthday?
Nobody wants to get on. Some people don't mind getting on live, when or others just don't want to. Like Victor doesn't like it. Mary Lee doesn't like to.
Well, if you don't want to get on, just go ahead and type in the comments, and we'll bring it up. We'll bring it up in the bottom of the screen, so Richard knows you're thinking of him. And 74, jeez. That'll be tomorrow for me. That'll be tomorrow for me. When I was a kid, I didn't fathom 74.
He doesn't look 74. I love this bowler hat. I love this outfit. He looks awesome. Well,
the first day he wore his like the Jaws shirt I have, with all the little shark heads on it, that he accused me of stealing because I wore it when he was out here in Kansas City, and he said, "You're wearing my shirt." But this is a shot of Sonia. She was actually on the Orca, and they cut her out because she was stealing the movie from everybody else. But there she is. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Put me on the bow of the Orca.
That is cool. I loved it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love Photoshop it. Remember that girl that was crazy on the Robert Shaw page, Mary Lee? She told me she's certifiable. She actually was like threatening me about he's my boyfriend or whatever. So then I did the I did the really, really good one. Do you ever see the one with armor on, Robert Shaw's armor? I'm like, here's Robert and I on the set of Charles. And John Conradi was dying. And then Mary Lee was like, oh God, she's crazy. Crazier than whatever. Oh my God, Jay looks like Katie Seagal. Old Spice, you name it.
Katie Seagal, one of the original Harlettes in Bette Midler's when Bette Midler would tour. Katie Seagal was a Harlette.
What do you think of that background? That's a cool background. Hi there, ho there, hi there.
You're as welcome as can be. I thought you were going there with the hey there, hi there, ho there. Sorry.
Actually, I was doing Washington from Carter. Hey there, hi there.
Hi there.
Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh, Keith. Keith. I want that trophy. I am the equivalent to Mia Wallace, but a Walmart brand. So we're going to go with Mia Wallace, great value. Or like I was telling John earlier, like Farrah Fawcett, Kroger, like you get like lower as you go. Stand.
Kroger. I think Sean Adair works for Kroger, so don't say anything bad about Kroger. They're a fine establishment. We used to get where we shopped in Cleveland. Yes.
Sorry, Michael, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, that's fine. We used to go there when I was a kid.
Cleveland?
I lived in Cleveland. We had a Kroger's right up the street from us. Kroger grocery store.
And that's considered like kind of like the low class.
Yeah, it's not Publix. It's not Publix.
You ever see that movie?
Not Winn-Dixie.
Well, it's Winn-Dixie. So plain, and he goes, "Oh no, you ain't in first class. You in low class."
Low class.
I don't know why I watch Soul Plane. It's the stupidest movie, but I mean, you know, movies are stupid. Like Blazing Saddles, you just watch it. It's funny, but Belos, I've become Facebook user suddenly. My comment was about you. Amazing, crazy Jay. Hi to Mike and fans. Hi, Belos. How are you?
Milos, how is your mother doing?
Yes, I was going to ask him that.
Yes, ask how's mom doing? Let us know.
Let us know. Mia Marcellus. No, Mia Wallace Marcellus. It's no Piggly Wiggly. That's a Piggly Wiggly in Charlotte. When I moved there, I was like, what's Piggly
There's
Wiggly?
still a Piggly Wiggly out here in Tocanoxie.
Oh, really?
Matt, you
Takanazi?
coming on? You coming on, Matt?
I thought you
With
said
your
Takanazi.
vampire teeth?
I miss,
Tocanoxie, Kansas.
I miss you, sister. Is that Kelly Devlin or is
Well, let's
that
see. Facebook user.
one of my Jaws sisters? Marcellus. Remember the scene in the subway from American Werewolf? And yes, I do. When the guy's face gets ripped off, he's freaking out. Yeah. Piccadilly Circus. Antonio's going on American Werewolf in London, which is cool. We were just talking about that the other night. David Naughton, who was David Kessler. Great movie. And that landed into John Landis and how an awesome, diverse director he was, because one minute he can totally direct the Blues Brothers and then go and then all of a sudden do the American Werewolf in London. And so American Werewolf in London.
If bringing up American Werewolf, we could talk movies we watch every Halloween besides Jaws, obviously.
Yes.
American Werewolf's one. The Shining is one.
Who dat? It says Facebook user. She's okay now, much better. Thank you very much. It means a lot. It means a lot to us. I can't get on the page.
That's Nate. That's Nate. Nate can jump on. So send him a link.
That's okay. Try your phone, Matt. Try your phone. Go on to Messenger on your cell phone. You might get better internet on that, faster.
That's Nate that can jump on. You want to send him a
link?
Okay.
Oh, Sam's on. Hi, Sam.
Yeah, Sam's here.
Okay. Dawn of the Dead. Okay. Okay. Just repeat what you just said, Michael, about the horror movies or horror movies.
Oh, your whatever movies that you like to watch every Halloween, movies that scare you. No Eli Roth films allowed, of course. So
love Eli Roth.
I love him like herpes.
He's like the worst actor ever. I'm sorry, but he's the worst actor. The Exorcist. Yes. Do you know what my daughter did?
You're gonna die up there. Yes.
What about Come to the Light, Caroline? Come to the Light, Caroline.
Poltergeist. Yeah. Poltergeist, another one. Another good scary movie. Those are scary movies. You youngins that watch that Eli Roth crap and people getting their heads cut off. That's not scary.
That's scary.
That's not scary.
Jeepers Creepers is one of my faves. And obviously The Shining. That's a classic.
The original Halloween.
Did anyone? I did see a little bit of it. I didn't see all of it, but I didn't see much of it. Did you, Michael? Did you see
of which?
It's on Peacock.
Oh my God!
You went out. You went quiet for a second. Something on Peacock?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Batman again.
Showing free. So.
I'm Batman again.
What's that in the background? Is that Juanita?
No, it's a Jaws poster. I'm trying to do my Batman thing again.
No, the voice. I can hear another voice. Is somebody else on, or is that okay?
Yeah, she's talking on the phone.
Okay. Hey. Okay. Christine. Yes, none other than our Jaws 2 kid who stars in that.
Keith Gordon.
Keith Gordon, who hopefully will come on and join us.
I really like working. Too busy working. If you could go direct the TV show or come on this show, what would you do? I'd go direct. If it was me, if I had the show to do and they offered me a TV show to direct, I'd be missing that week.
But then he's like, but you have to be humble and like, come on, like, Carl doesn't have to come on, but he does. And Joe Alves hasn't come on yet. I don't know.
Well, I talked to Dennis Prince 2 days ago, and he has put it in Joe's ear about coming on. So Dennis is finishing up Joe's biography. And I actually sent him. He wanted some of the Hancock era photos for the book. So
Oh yeah.
one day Joel's will be here.
Oh, I love him. The best. What we were talking about the other night. I want actually, you know what? I'm probably going to go off Jaws topic and ask him about like the Escape from New York and Close Encounters set and stuff. And they'd be like, okay, so what about in that scene in Adrienne Barbeau, who is married to another Jaws 2 kid that we were talking about, and then you asked, isn't that funny? Those two correlations.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Billy's got a type of women that he prefers, and they're very very pretty.
What does that say? Recently only, I can't see because I have these aren't real glasses. These are fake glasses I had when I was younger trying to look all cool.
James, let me look on my iPad. It's easier on my iPad.
What flashback scenes are we talking about? What movie?
Halloween, American. Well, they weren't flashbacks. They were dreams in American Werewolf. That nightmare within a nightmare in American Werewolf, where he gets scared and he wakes up, and then he gets his throat cut and he wakes up again. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
She had like really low self-esteem. She's like taking in a guy from the hospital, isn't he? He's like telling her that he feels weird. And she just leaves him in an apartment. And he becomes a werewolf. She didn't have any dysfunctional issues, did she? She was so welcoming.
That's the girl from Logan's Run, I believe. Jenny
oh my God! Oh my! I used to love that show. Some of these comments I can't read because the wig is going over my eyes. I'm sweating like a whore in church. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. I should have put up the if you come on the show, if you go any further, we do put up a disclaimer saying that if you're watching the show, any content, parental guidance is suggested. Also, there might be some vulgar language, inappropriate material. If you don't like it, you're welcome to leave. Okay, now.
The door is that way.
Yes. Are you going to close the beaches? Such a bitch.
You betcha, lady. Your Roach Motel is not going to make any money this year.
Michael, stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a Old Spice. James called me Old Spice. He's so funny. I think
what do you want? What do you really, really want?
Oh yeah, that's Zuma. Okay, I never wear wigs, so all right. Okay.
That's nice. You should like find out where I don't know what you say his name, your boyfriend is, and just like go up to him like that and hit on him and see what happens.
I put this wig on before it came out and he went, ah! And I was like, he's like, you're a wacko. I'm like, I got my hair cut. And then I pulled my hair back. He freaked. I don't know why the hell I did it. I was on Amazon. I'm like, oh, I want to buy that wig. I bought the wig. And then I didn't tell him, walked out. And he was like, oh shit, I thought he was somebody else. And then I pulled it back like a mask, and it freaked him out more. He's like,
at least he didn't say, oh, my girlfriend's going to be back in an hour, so let's make it quick. So see, that's good. That means he loves you. See?
Well, now if I did it, he might say that. I don't know. I haven't brought this out. I haven't brought this out in a long time. I love The Shining. Dr. Sleep was good, Matt. You're right. I didn't think it was good.
Dr. Sleep was excellent. Dr. Sleep was excellent.
Christine, another great movie for Halloween is The Spider Baby with Lon Chaney. Oh, an older movie. Oh, Connor. Hi, Connor.
Hi, Connor.
Yes. Classic. The Fly, the original Fly, that's still a classic.
It's pretty good. Vincent Price, and then the guy from Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, David Hedison, with a "Help me."
That scene is so disturbing. It's so disturbing, even though I think
if you like the classic, the Universal Monsters.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still updates it. I think he does. Matt has a site, I think it's still up on the internet, called Masters of Horror, that was nominated several years in a row for like the best horror movie site on the net. So if you're a fan of the classic Universal monsters. One Christmas I got him a Bride of Frankenstein poster, but it was autographed by Sarah Karloff, by Boris Karloff's daughter.
Wait, a Facebook page. I'm on that page, right?
Masters of Horror, yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's his page, yeah.
I didn't know that. Good for you, Matt. You should
Yeah.
have a show in there and talk about Masters of Horror.
movies.
Try Your Phone. Phantasm. Oh my God, that movie freaked me out. Yes, that is like twisted. That movie.
They made 30 of those, didn't they?
Yeah,
I just remember the preview. It was like so and so, and they would always say, "And Angus Scrim as the tall man."
And what was the guy that was really funny? Reggie with the car. Remember? He's like, "Let's go." Who the fuck, man? Who the fuck was that? Let's get in the car. And he'd be like, "Ah!" Remember? Like he was always cracking us up. Like he was funny. That movie, Reggie. Probably the scariest movie ever. Phantasm. Is that what you're talking about, James?
No.
Where was you said James Scott wants to come on? No, wait. Nate Jones was.
Nate.
I didn't send him a link yet. We were too busy chatting away.
Send Nate a link.
Awesome, Matt. Cool. Keith, why don't you come on too? We can all four of us. We do that show back in the day. We can all be on at the same time, same place, same channel.
Same channel.
Same panel. So Matt, try your cell phone and go into Facebook Messenger and open it that way. I bet you will get pulled up.
Yep.
Let's see. So before I pull up Nate, I want Keith to come on and say hello. Happy, because he was going to say happy birthday to Richard. So Keith, here's your invite, and then Nate, I'll bring you on. Matt, I really wanted you to come on, all four of us together here. So Keith, I'm sending it now to you, and then I'll send yours. Here we go. I have a few announcements to make. Let's see. The Jaws community. Okay, we already talked about Donna and her husband's fine. Mary Lee's birthday, Susie from Australia's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday, Suze. And then also I was just going to ask Mike about any other conversations that were funny at the table. Did you all talk about Jaws, or did you go off topic or anything?
We talked about Jaws. It was a great group, because it was myself and Juanita, Donna, Rick Vale, Pain Happy Bastard, Dave Picton was there, and then
and he's the best.
Samantha, and I hate myself, I forgot his name, and her husband, Connor. That's why. Samantha and Connor, they were from they live in Sacramento now, but they were from Wales, and it was just fun to chat. It was nice to get together with fans for the first time in a couple of years and be right across the table from them and chat. And I asked him at dinner on Saturday. I said, "So, who's the most famous Welshman?" I said, "Richard Burton or Tom Jones?" And they both went, "Tom Jones." To me, it'd be Richard Burton, but to them, Tom Jones. So,
Tom Jones, like What's New, Pussycat?
Uh-huh.
What's New, Pussycat?
Unusual to be bad with anyone. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Yeah, that one.
All I can see is, like, when I'm older now, I'm like, his pants are a little tight.
He still performs.
I think he was like, remember that part in a movie when the guy goes through security and it goes off, and then all of a sudden he's like, and he pulls out the cucumber.
This is Spinal Tap. Yeah.
I never laughed so hard. That, and then when they said Stonehenge, he goes, "What the fuck is that?"
Stonehenge.
Your dimensions right here. He goes,
"That's right.
What, are you crazy?
You've got a fucking Stonehenge. It's in jeopardy of being swished by a dwarf." Yes.
They get the dwarf.
That was such a good movie.
And then I love how
it was such a good movie.
It says Spinal Tap, and then it says Puppet Show. Puppet Show, Spinal Tap. Oh my God!
I told them not to put Puppet Show up there. Yes. And then they're in Boston. They get like 20 people to their concert, and the promoter goes, I'm sorry. Boston's not a big college town. It's like
That movie was so funny. Oh my God. And you know what's so funny? I never seen it until years later, like other movies, you know, when you get older. And I'm like, and then I see Fran Drescher come on as the agent and
yes.
the voice, you know, I'm like, oh my God. Okay, I gotta keep up with nobody's coming on. So
No
it's
Nate,
okay.
no Keith.
Now I thought if Keith was gonna come on, but it's okay. I'll send it to Nate now. I don't see Nate's name. I don't know what he's under.
He's under Facebook user. Let's see if I can find one of his comments. Let me back up here.
Oh my God.
You just send it to Nate on Messenger?
Yes, right now I will. I was sending one to Keith. I sent it, but he didn't accept it. So I'm guessing he doesn't want to come on.
Okay.
So I'm going to send
Did Milos say how his mom was doing?
Yeah, he said she was doing good in the comments.
Good.
Yeah, she's doing better. He said, thank you so much. He really appreciates
Very
that.
welcome. Very welcome.
Oh, Jane Jones Clark is on. You just can't see her name. All right, Nate, give me a second here. Okay, let's talk about something while I do this because I got 90 things going on here. Nate Jones. Nate Jones.
Smith and Jones. Alias Smith and Jones, TV show from the 70s.
Next week, we're doing the Partridge Family.
Partridge Family, 1970.
I'll never forget when they had
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Next week is 66. We're doing the Monkees. And then the next week, we're doing the Partridge Family.
You remember when David Cassidy and Lori got up and then he started singing, "Come on, let's get happy." And she was like looking at him like, no. And she was being such a bitch. And I almost wanted to slap her. You remember that? I specifically remember that because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, why are you being such a bitch? She at the time was kind of a big star, but now no one even remembers her name. So you know what? To her for being mean.
She went away for a while after the Partridge Family. And then she did a movie. I know, I forget it. Victor will know. Victor looked this up. It was a movie with her and William Catt. And it was supposed to. And I asked William.
Greatest American Hero, William Catt?
Yeah. And or Carrie, talking horror movies, Carrie, Billy Nolan and Carrie. But
okay, Mike, if you got to take your headset out and use your laptop, or we're going to just put it. You got to take it off. Yeah, just to take it out. If you got to take your headset out and use your laptop, or we're going to just put it. No. I love it. Bobby, Cindy.
Waiting for Clint Eastwood to come across.
Okay, now you don't have an echo. Is it me?
Do I have an echo?
Bobby,
we shouldn't have an echo because we have headphones on.
Okay, now you don't have an echo. Is it me?
And you, like Oprah, you have an echo, and you have an echo, and you have an echo.
It's a delay.
Yeah, we've got a delay of some sort.
Yeah, it's a delay.
Oh no, am I causing it?
No. We should be fine, man, because we're not. What's happened is somebody's mic is open.
Yeah.
And they're hearing what we're saying being played when they're listening to it.
Okay.
But we're good because we got
headphones. My
on.
window altogether, so the only thing I have on right now is Be Live. So hopefully it'll eliminate.
Hey, there he is.
Hey. All right, it's the Man Show. Welcome to the Man Show.
The Man
Let's talk
Show.
man stuff.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Who's
Jada's
this?
dropped Matt.
Matt!
You lost Matt.
Oh, so much for the Man Show.
I know.
Yeah, they always try and separate us.
There's no echo now. There's no echo. It was Matt. It was Matt for Matt.
Oh, that's Matt. Matt. Hey, Matt.
Echo. Look at Keith. I got like the cemetery right there. There you go, right there. I can move it to your face.
Uh-oh.
All right. So let's talk horror movies. A bunch of people said I heard Shining, I heard Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And so you guys can talk. Is Matt here again? And I want him to come up. So
How about I grew up in the 70s and 80s, so guilty pleasures. So Cujo, Sleepaway Camp. I said Hellraiser and the Phantasm movies. I thought those
Good
were
movies. Good
pretty
movies.
epic there. Return of the Living Dead. There was like 3 of those. They were pretty good.
Yeah.
First one was the best. Linnea Quigley.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scariest was the one down in the basement. Yeah. How about
Exorcist.
Reanimator? Anyone into that?
Which one?
Exorcist.
Reanimator?
Yes, the first one. I saw the first one. I've got a pair of like promotional scrubs somewhere that I got at the theater.
Yeah.
That was good with the head. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Another good movie.
Which
Now we
one
got
was-
balloons. Now we got balloons. Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you. We're having a party. Having a party.
How about Evil Dead 1 and 2? Any fans?
I saw the
Evil Dead.
first one.
Yeah.
I didn't see.
I didn't see the second one.
I didn't see Army of Darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't see the remake of Evil Dead. So,
I saw the remake. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I wasn't a fan. No.
some things need to be left alone.
A lot of things need to be left alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, Keith, you had a horror page. What's some of yours?
Today I posted Sinister. That's kind of like a newer one with Ethan Hawke.
Ah.
Uh-huh.
And I've got I didn't forget, I've still got your 4K review of the Saw movie.
the Spyro. Yeah.
Yeah, when I was staying off the email and stuff as much as I could because my eye I knew it was there, but I just deleted like 3,000 emails today. There it is. So I'll get it up this week. So yes.
Take your time, buddy. Take your time.
Happy birthday, Richard Dreyfuss. That's true.
Let's see. Yeah, this is somebody mentioned Phantasm.
Yes. I
I
mentioned Carrie. Here's Matt.
Matt.
Hey
That's
guys.
into the classic
listen,
horror.
man. Just
Yeah.
in case I get dropped again, I just got dropped off. I just wanted to wish Richard a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Richard.
Yes, definitely. Matt, do you still have your Master of the Horror site?
No, it got corrupted, so it got shut down. I'm trying to reload all the photos that I have on Facebook, though.
It was a good one. You should go to Keith's got a horror Facebook page. You should get with him because Matt's got
I think he's on it.
so much stuff. But I mean, as far as posting stuff, maybe help you out as a moderator or something. He's got lots of great images. Because Matt was really into that.
And by the way, check out my Cool Jaws collection.
Oh,
I can't say anything.
Nice.
I've got a big giant
on the wall. Oh my god!
I got a big giant film frame.
Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
Yeah. You guys got your own show because all Nate and I see are a big giant film frame, which is not really a real film frame because there's 6 sprocket holes. Frame only has 4 sprocket holes. They do not like do not believe this show. There it is. All right. What were you showing, Matt? What were you showing?
Oh, my Jaws collection.
Ah, okay.
You didn't see it?
No, Nate and I got some weird film frame image.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, that's quite a shrine.
Got the nice reissue poster up there.
Yeah, re-release poster. Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, I got more stuff in some bins in a closet. That's where I have all my screenplays. A lot of my magazines, my Life magazines.
Life magazines. Oh, Life. I just got 2 Life magazines. One for Indiana Jones and one for Jaws.
They
of course, the one for Jaws.
Years ago.
One for Jaws. Mike, you sent me that one. So.
Oh, the compilation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get the Indiana Jones one yet. I saw it, but I'm still seeing the Jaws ones in stores. So
Yeah, I bought several of those too, man.
Yeah,
I can't believe it.
I saw a bunch at like the dollar store, and I was like, you know what? If they're $1, I'll buy them all. So I asked the lady. I said, "Are these like $1?" She goes, "Oh no, they're full price." I said, "They're a year old." Oh no, they're so sorry. I'd have bought all 10 of them, but now you get nothing. Except the Slim Jim. We gave her $1 for a Slim Jim. That was about it.
Well, hey,
My
Mike,
trip wasn't wasted.
Mike, I spent Father's Day this year in the afternoon sitting on Inkwell Beach reading your book. So it was pretty cool.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
very cool.
Did you like it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Some of the coolest parts to me were going through and reading each part that each of the original actors put in, what their thoughts were, what they went through the process.
Right.
Yeah. Very cool stuff.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was, like I said, it was a labor of love for Lou and I, because it was right in our wheelhouse. It'd be like if someone asked Matt to write a book on the Bee Gees. I mean, he would just, wouldn't be like, I got to write more of the book today. It was like, I can't wait to write more of this book. And you get to talk to so many different people. That was the best part, because you had questions for the book, but then you had your own questions. And I heard so many great stories that when we're all together, I will share with everybody that I didn't put in the book because they would be mean or embarrassing or anything, that kind of thing. But
good stories.
Amongst friends, we can tell them. So,
yeah, don't be
embarrassed. Mike, I'm enjoying your Jaws 2 book.
Thank you.
That I just got from you. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad everybody enjoys it. Like I said, it was. It took
well put together.
And I'm just getting all the Facebook memes or memories from 10 years ago when we first started, or Lou's at the Vineyard Gazette doing research, or I'm out in California doing something. It's just like, that's right. I did this on that day. So it's fun. It's the memory that keeps on giving.
Do you have the original edition of Mike's Jaws 2 book, or do you have the revised tome?
I think it was the revised. Was that the revised?
The color one? Yeah. Yeah. The color one? Yeah.
Yep. With the hardcover.
Yeah. Except no subs. It's like I bought Boogie Nights on VHS, DVD, Laserdisc, and then they came out with like the super DVD edition, and on the back of it, Paul Thomas Anderson had written, "If you think you've owned Boogie Nights in the past, you haven't." And I was like, "Oh shit, give me my money back for the other 3." So, though the Laserdisc got recalled because they released, because Dirk Diggler is basically John Holmes, and on the Laserdisc they released. There's a documentary called "They Call Me Johnny Wad" that they really put out on the Laserdisc. They didn't have the rights to, so they pulled them back. So I guess I got that. But if you own the old Jaws 2, then you don't throw it away. No, keep it. Keep it as
I love the name Chest Rockwell that they used in that movie.
That's a great Dirk Diggler, Chest Rockwell. I mean, we're talking about favorite movies. That is such a well cast movie. And if I ever meet Don Cheadle, I will tell him your greatest performance is in Boogie Nights when you're ordering those donuts, because he's just. I've been at a donut shop and he is a guy ordering donuts. Oh, what are they? Sprinkles. And I was like, God, I believe that guy is buying donuts. So yeah, definitely.
So what about best modern horror films? Like say like the last 10 years, 15 years. What do you guys think?
I love James Wan. James Wan, I think, is a great director.
Insidious films were just incredible.
Yeah, his latest one was *Malignant*.
I haven't seen that yet.
Which is quite a trip.
I saw. I don't see a lot of horror because I don't like. I don't like horror. Just cutting someone's head off just for the sake of cutting. That's why I just despise Eli Roth, because
Mhm.
let's cut off their head and everybody will go, ooh, it's scary. But I saw, and I can't remember the first film. Was it not the Haunting? The one about the doll, about the
Annabelle?
I can't.
Conjuring? Yeah.
Yeah, but the Conjuring, that was scary. But I don't see a lot of them because one of my writers is a big horror fan. So when we get screenings, I let him go. Blumhouse just sent me I can grab it here.
Sorry if you heard that. That was Fire by the Ohio Players. That's on my phone.
Oh, Ohio Players. Classic.
This is all the stuff that Blumhouse has coming out later this year. It's Blu-rays and a VHS kind of package, but Keith, I might send this to you because I'm not going to watch any of these. So
send it.
I don't want to force it on you. Yeah. So
go ahead, send it.
Yeah, there's 4 movies you can review. So yeah, but yeah, I don't see a lot of the modern horror stuff, but I really like The Conjuring, and I just like the stuff that's more like I like The Exorcist and The Shining, because that's more suspenseful.
Well, when you're just seeing people getting hacked up, then it's more. I mean, it's almost too real.
Yeah,
I have a hard time watching it because there's people getting hurt, as opposed to zombies ripping out someone's entrails, which is beautiful.
Oh, Dawn of the Dead.
Zombie.
Dawn of the Dead. Remember that? Matt and I went. We had a friend that worked at the Hillsborough Theater, and he invited us to come. He wouldn't tell us what the movie is. Just said there's a screening. You guys got to come up. It was a sneak preview, and it was Dawn of the Dead. And when they ripped Tom Savini's entrails out, oh my God, I was But
we were laughing in the theater watching it. It was so beautiful.
I was like, yeah.
Just like that, where the hands flashed through the walls was,
yes,
right away it was going to be good.
Yeah, Matt, like I was telling you yesterday, I had no idea. I went to see Dawn of the Dead. I was 13. I had no idea. It was my first zombie movie. I had no idea the carnage that was coming. And so when it happened, man, it just tripped me out, man.
How'd you get to that movie at 13? You were a theater manager. You
snuck in the theater.
Not then. You should have known better.
We snuck in the theater. Me and some friends, we snuck in. It was a multiplex. You pay for one.
Oh, there you go.
You pay for a PG, you go into an R film.
Go see an R.
Yeah.
We used to have people sneak in to try to watch a second show, and we'd let them buy concessions, and then we go in after they bought for the second round, then we toss them out. Take your hot dog with you. Take your $8 hot dog with you. Yeah. Hey, what do you like of the current stuff?
Current stuff? So to be honest with you, I never really got into like the Saw series and those kind of films. And like the torture style films, not my bag. But I think part of that is 80s slasher films kind of burned me out of horror. And I got out of horror for a long time. And I tried to get back into it. But like Scream and what were the ones where like everyone had fate they were going to end up dying? What were they called?
Final Destination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just didn't really do it much for me. And it's only been in the last maybe 15 years. And and a lot of the films we're talking about, I think are done pretty well. Like we said, the Insidious films, the Conjuring films. I've tried to go back and watch some of these remakes, and not a big fan. The only slasher film I thought that maybe that was decently redone because I think there was more substance to it was when Rob Zombie redid Halloween. I just thought it was interesting because it was a different take.
Yes, I did see that. I did enjoy that.
Yeah, it really gave more background. It was less about just the killing and more about who he was and how he became what he was, and how instrumental his his background and his life was in playing who he became. Outside of that, I have a teenage son who relishes the 80s, and so he's kind of been diving back into a lot of that stuff. So he wants to talk about like the Elm Street films and stuff like that. And I don't know what else as far as the newer stuff goes that I'm a fan of. I try some things every now and then, and it's kind of hit or miss. I find myself going back to some of the earlier things. And again, I'm more about the story and less about all the gore and the blood. To be honest with you, I think the mental games, get you more than seeing somebody hacked up, because we grew up watching it all the time.
One recent one, well, in the last 10 years I liked was Paranormal Activity. The first one. I didn't see the other ones, but the first one. And I think it was just because you were just like this. You were just so intent and just watching the screen just to see if something moved but yeah, that was good.
I remember about, what was it, 20 years ago, 25 years ago? What was the one with the teenagers in the woods?
Oh, the Blair Witch.
Oh my gosh. I waited until it came out and everyone talked about how great it was. And honestly, I felt like I got robbed when I saw that movie. I just couldn't. There was one good scene. It was at the end when they were in the basement. Other than that, the whole movie was.
I took that year. I took my son was 14 when that came out, and I lived in Leavenworth, Kansas at the time. And there's a little town called Stoll, Kansas, where there's supposed to be a haunted cemetery. And I took him and a couple of his friends out there to see it. And he had the directions wrong. And we actually found a cemetery from like the 1800s. But then we found the right one. And they're walking around. And there was a mausoleum down a ways you could go in. So I kind of ran down behind him, went inside and stood in the corner. And then when they walked in, it was just like, So, yeah.
It looks like Victor agrees with me, so way to go, Vic.
Way to go, Victor.
That one.
Victor knows. Victor knows his movies. Victor knows his movies.
I never saw Blair Witch. Was that they had the shaky camera going on?
Yeah, it was like one of the first found footage. But they had such a great ad campaign. How they made it seem real, and they had like this. Like a dossier of all this stuff that had happened, and it was some good promotion. It made a ton of money, and then the second one sucked. And I guess they remade that too recently, but yeah, I try to stay away from the remakes.
Yeah,
but you said something about Black Christmas. That was just redone in the last year or two, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was like a real B-rate, like Terror Train, like there was a bunch back in the 80s.
Oh yeah. Bloody Valentine.
Oh yeah. Sleepaway Camp. Oh yeah.
What was the one with Rory Calhoun? Oh shoot. And the tagline was like something from Farmer Vincent's Fritters. Oh. Mid 80s. Mid 80s. No, it's gonna bother me now. I have to look up Rory Calhoun on IMDb, but yeah, it takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's Fritters. I remember the tagline. That's got to mean something. I see this as a weekly show, talking movies.
That's not Motel Hell, is it?
Men talking movies.
Men talking movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Sam Raimi. Anything Sam Raimi puts out. Drag Me to Hell. I really enjoyed that one because it got inside your head.
That was done pretty good.
Yeah. Those are like I said, those are the best. The suspenseful ones where you have to actually, not just pay attention. You just, can't look at your phone. You can't, eat your popcorn. You got to keep your eye on the screen.
Right. No gore. No gore.
I don't mind gore. I don't mind gore for gore's sake.
Right. I'm not a big fan of gore.
Yeah. But like Dawn of the Dead, that was perfect because that was just so shocking. You didn't expect that.
Right. Yeah, there's no shock value in it.
Dude.
Say again, bud?
It was Technicolor.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
But I tell you, those movies did not for real life, did not prepare me for real life. Like 10 years later, a girl I was dating, her mom made furniture in the basement, and she didn't have a guard on her table saw, and she cut off these 3 fingers here in the middle, and they took her to the hospital, and the hospital was right where I was working. So I got there first, and they wheeled her in, and she had the big bandage, and they're going to take the bandage off. and I said, "Here, Mom, squeeze my hand if it hurts. I'm here. I'm here." And they took the bandage off, and I literally went like that. I looked for a second, and I fainted. So they're pulling me up off the floor. So those movies, because I was thinking it's going to look bad, but God, I saw all these movies. It's not going to bother me. Yeah. Did not prepare me for real life horror. Well, guys, thanks for stopping by. Well, and thanks for wishing Richard happy birthday, and thanks for talking movies. And I'm serious. This could be a weekly show.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Matt got dropped, by the way. Matt got dropped. I didn't cut him off. He got dropped, so I snuck in.
That's funny. The one person you dropped, my best friend in the world. You had to drop him off. Did you change your shirt?
Yeah.
Did you change your shirt? Are you like?
I just took off that Mrs.Taft vest. So.
Oh, okay. Because now you look like Anne Hathaway in the Princess Diaries. Yeah.
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah, you just need the one eyebrow. The one eyebrow.
It's always like this.
What's that other movie? What's that? The Devil Wears Prada. There you go.
Yes, with the turtleneck. Yeah.
You know, you're pretty close to Sally Fields in what was it, The Seven Faces of Sarah or whatever?
Sybil?
Sybil.
Yes.
You're pretty close.
That was iconic music.
There was some kid on TikTok today. He was like 7, but he's just playing on the piano. It's like 2 keys. I didn't realize that.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in. That was fun. I let you guys have the guys' night.
Hey, thank you very much.
See you, Jay.
Thanks for coming by, Nate. Thank you, Keith.
See ya.
See everybody soon.
See you later.